I just realised we've kept the audio on. It is a very quick turnaround in these games in the Island Hustle, folks, so we don't get much of a break between in the games. But, well, after that frenetic game, Jacob, we now are into another game here between Iron Creek Bay and Campbelltown Libby.
We are, and another game with a lot of talent on display. Wouldn't be a huge surprise to see another up and down high scoring contest like the one we had before with these two teams. And both would be very keen for a win here, I think, with UDM moving to 3-2, clear and second on the ladder. Both of these teams 2-2 at the moment. They've got a chance to keep pace with the top couple if they can get a win here. Absolutely.
And, well, out here for UDM. Now we have the other Harry Griffiths here, who we are well more accustomed to and have broadcast in the past. So he's out there along with Callum Boucher, Joel Beveridge, Isaac Collins, of course. And that is Xavier Clark.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
I did get a message from Pete Roby the other day about the Twins scenario that I had, and yes. Meanwhile, for Iron Creek Bay, Ambrose Ookster, Riley Hayward, Sack White, both back into the lineup tonight, which is good to see. Alex Bestwick, of course, backing up from Wednesday and last night, and Matty Young as well too out there as well.
And the thing that jumps out to me that may have been old news already, but clearly no Kai Savage for Campbelltown Live 8 tonight.
No. Could be unavailable. I'm not sure of the reasoning. If Kai is tuning in, or any of his mates, or if Mum is tuning in, text line's open, as it has been all night. Let us know. We'd love to find out, because, we really enjoyed having Kai on the broadcast in the game last week. It was pretty good to watch. We'll see what Campbelltown Live 8 can do here this evening, though, is Beveridge. Now Boucher, who puts it to the floor. Boucher up strong. Couldn't get the two to go. And now Hayward off and running. Hayward has been in exceptional form here in this competition at the moment, but on that drive, couldn't get it to go. And last touch by Bestwick.
He has 33 points per game for Hayward in his 3 games so far. 8 assists, 7 rebounds. One of those players that scores at a really high rate, but does it all. Not a one-trick pony.
No, certainly not. And great to see him back in the lineup here for Iron Creek Bay here tonight. As Beveridge puts it to the floor. Now Collins, who was vital on Wednesday night, is vital here on that first bucket.
We've seen him knock down that 3 fairly regularly, haven't we, so far in this competition? 33% from 3.
White, now Ookster, and, well, Hayward had his back to everyone, and unfortunately I don't think Hayward realised that ball was coming back to him.
Works out okay for them, doesn't it? Another chance here from the baseline out of bounds.
Yeah, ball got deflected, so they get it back here. Of course, referees for this evening's game, well, Andrew Johnson and Jordan Cooper backing up, and David Farmers is now stepping in for this one. So very experienced referee crew on this game here tonight. As we're just working out the shot clock issue here, I think we've got it sorted.
10 seconds for Iron Creek Bay to work with on the shot clock.
So Ookster to restart. Out to Bestwick here. Bestwick up strong. Couldn't get that to go. Boucher has got it. And then Boucher needs to retreat it back to Beveridge here. So Collins. Now Clark putting it to the floor. Kick out of here. Griffiths. Now Beveridge from deep. Yes.
Nice start for Beveridge and a nice start for Campbelltown Live 8. Quick 6 points on the board.
So Ookster goes himself, and it was a good option there for Ambrose Ookster. So 6-2 our scoreline here early on as Clark. Now Collins for another 3. Yes! Isaac Collins from downtown.
3 of 3 from deep so far for Campbelltown Live 8. When you're down a player like Kai Savage, you want to shoot it like that to get yourself off to a nice start.
Absolutely. Ookster rejected by Griffiths, but Young picks up the scraps for the 2.
Good follow-up from Young. We've seen him have some big games while his team have been a little bit under strength. See what he can do again here.
So ball getting moved around as Beveridge now will fire another one for 3, and well, that might be the heat check there for Campbelltown Libby.
I think they'd earned it, hadn't they, with the way they've started?
Absolutely. They're trying to take a page, as White gets that 2 to go, I was going to say they're trying to take a page out of the game before, Jacob.
And we saw Karina have a big game on the low block in the game before. White might have not quite as drastic a size advantage, but we know how he can get up and finish around the rim. He might have a good game in store here as well.
Absolutely. We shall see what happens as Griffiths can't get the tip to go. Bestwick with the rebound here. Bestwick, one of the more louder players in the student section yesterday for the UBL Grand Final.
Maybe a little bit quieter on the court tonight as a result.
Yeah, no, still got the same energy that he always brings. Now, Clark gave it off to Beveridge. Collins is open for 3. And back on that one. Now, ball up the floor here. Hayward now looking to attack. Young for 3 is off. Nice tip away there by Ookster. Hayward, good pass into Young.
Beautiful dish from Hayward there. We said it before, but so good at using his scoring threat to get others involved.
And that shot couldn't go there, so Boucher looking to go once again and draws the foul. As Boucher takes a hit to the floor, and he's okay.
He's looking to be aggressive early, isn't he, Boucher?
Yes.
He's one who could maybe step into the scoring void that's been left and enjoy a really strong game here.
So the ball here with Collins. Collins for 3 is off.
Well, there's been a pretty clear mandate for Campbelltown Live 8 to get the shot up anytime you're even a little bit open, make the most of those looks they're getting.
And that shot couldn't go there as Clark now. Beveridge, now Griffiths. And Beveridge with a interesting pass, fair to say there, Jacob.
Optimistic, I think, asking a lot of Collins under the basket.
So Ookster with it here. We're back to 1 point. Hayward on the turn. Good take there by Riley Hayward.
That's his first points of the game on the board. First of many, I'm sure.
And Beveridge with a floater, no good, and then runs into his mate, Ambrose Ookster. Of course, teammates at Penguin and been good mates for quite some time as well. So all is fair in love and war, as they say.
It's always a bit of fun, isn't it, having old teammates come together as opponents in a competition like this?
Yes, definitely is. Always good to see. Hayward now up against his teammate on Joel Beveridge there, and Hayward gets that 2 to go.
Showing no mercy with the quick step back.
So Will Christie into the ball game. Now Griffiths. Of course, Griffiths had a good week at under-22s as well too in the TSBL on Wednesday night. Tom Borick into the game as well too. Great to see Tom out there. Of course, we mentioned about his brother Liam last week on work with the Jackies, and good to see Tom get an early opportunity here in this first quarter. 4:44 remaining here. Timeout called by Mark Shivers. It is, well, it was 12-9, but now we're at, we are at 12-9. Okay, 12-9 it is. There we go.
Yeah, not a bad start from either team. I think they're getting good looks, not dropping at quite the rate that we saw in the first game, but it was always going to be hard for that to be sustained. As is, I think, Campbelltown Live 8 obviously made those 3 threes early, struggled a bit since, so the concern there is maybe they're going to have to live and die by those long-range shots a fair bit without their offensive hub. I mean, Jacob Richards and then Kai Savage, the replacement player, but for Iron Creek Bay, I think they'd be pretty happy with the way they've been able to get to the basket early.
Absolutely. And as we mentioned, it was good. It's good to see the additions of back of Zach Wide and Riley Hayward, and also Jackson Collins, who's been missing over the last week or two as well. So some good additions there for both teams, really, when you think about it. Obviously, though, minor loss with Kai Savage. And, of course, Jacob Richards still with the Jack Jumpers at the moment. There is I think we heard today, apparently Deng is not too far away from returning. And I think, is Drimmick going over to Sydney or is he staying home?
Not sure, no.
No. I was going to say, could Richards be a replacement play for him if Drimmick is out for a certain amount of time as that shot goes down?
Second three of the game for Beveridge. That one.
Right, Joel Beveridge from
off
downtown.
Balance, fading away. Tough make.
That's typical of Joel, and Joel just kind of making us change subjects as Haywood with the response.
Another quick back and forth there. Haywood has gotten going pretty quickly here after a few misses early. He's up to 7 already.
Griffiths now. Couldn't get that 2 to go. Boric with the putback.
Good energy from Boric there. I feel like that's what he's brought to the table pretty consistently. He comes in and makes things happen on the glass.
Yeah, I feel like he just needs to be a little bit more utilised, I feel. As White rattles that one home.
All of a sudden pushing out to a 5-point lead for Iron Creek Bay. Campbell Livy would want a pretty quick response here.
Beveridge. Now Christie for 3 is off. Haywood, Young and Boric all battling. Everyone all good on that one. Nice hands by Griffiths. Now Christie off and running. Collins, he puts it to the floor. Extra. Beveridge now. Oh, nice pass. Collins couldn't do it justice. Thought fifth time's a charm. How many times does Panda need to get that done? Good grief.
We might already have our rebounding leader in the game just off that one possession.
Absolutely. Stats will be working on that one. And good read there. Beveridge able to pick that one up, or does now. Good hands by Haywood again. The two Penguin teammates really taking on each other like no tomorrow. Now Christie putting it to the floor. He's got it back. And then Collins able to pick that one off. Now Young, and then, well, good interception there by Will Christie. As Boric now. He goes cross court. Griffiths, and that is a travel. You can tell what he was trying to do, but unfortunately that trick doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, he just couldn't. Got caught between two minds, and he couldn't quite decide whether he wanted the shot, the drive, or the pass, and ended up almost doing a little bit of all of them.
So Ookster with the ball carrying duties here for Iron Creek Bay at the moment as he brings this one up. Needs help. Yeah, Collins extra to Young for 3, and that slingshot is good for Matty Young.
After missing, I think, their first 4 triples, Iron Creek Bay have made their next 3, so they found the shooting touch, looking very ominous now.
Oh, and Collins, and once again Manny Bissett with the quick skills right there. We'll clip that one up for him.
Does well to trap the ball with one hand, protect the camera with the other.
Sensational. I hope he got that. I hope he got a snap of that. He's ready. He's ready to go. Good work. Some good work by Manny Bissett. Of course, you can see some of his photography work on the socials of Island Hustle as Haywood gets that 2 to go.
Fighting through contact the whole way to the basket there, Haywood, but did not put him off. He's already up to 9 points now in the game. And an 8-point lead for Iron Creek Bay. They've sort of put their foot down in this last few minutes, haven't they? Really powered away. Yeah,
they certainly have. And they've just been able to find that little niche and able to go here as Haywood gets that free throw to go. So out to 9 now. And, well, after the first probably, 7 minutes or so, it's been kind of advantage Iron Creek as we have a foul on Collins. So Clark here to restart. Beveridge now with it. Christie here. Christie putting it to the floor. Pulls up for the J over Haywood. Missed everything. Gets his own rebound. Clark now. Clark looking to go. tried to pass to Boric. That was very ambitious, but didn't pay off. I don't think Mark Shivers will be happy with that possession. As Haywood now looking to go. Ball here with Collins, and Jackson Collins gets the 2.
Good recognition there. There was a big hole to drive into down the lane.
Now ball getting moved around as Christie's got it back here for us. Christie now out to Boric. Clark extra to Beveridge here. Beveridge looking to go. Turnaround J is good for Joel Beveridge.
The captain, Campbelltown Live Eat, taking the responsibility on in this first quarter, up to 8 points now. Keeping his team afloat.
Haywood now. Pull up J, or step back J is good for Riley Haywood.
There's just nothing you can do there, is there? Xavier Clark right up in his face. Does not make a difference when Riley Haywood's on.
Good D, good O, as they say. Beveridge now putting it to the floor. Beveridge with a nice little up and under, but couldn't get that 2 to go. But drew to foul nonetheless. And it's going to be on Jackson Collins. Lockie McCarthy into the game. And Joel Beveridge here at the line for 2. So Beveridge knocks down the first.
Could get it back into single digits here, which, you know, it's early in the game, but just for the mindset, it's a big difference, I think, going into quarter time.
Well, margin at 10 here. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential as Haywood for back-to-back step-back baskets, yes.
Again, we've said it before, but what are you meant to do as a defender when he's making shots like that?
I'm not sure. No, Riley Haywood just turning it on for us nicely in this first quarter as Christie now pulls up for the J. It's good for Will Christie on the quarter-time buzzer.
And that's a great response. Saw Haywood just give him the little tap on the chest there. Bit of respect for his opponent.
Absolutely.
And a big shot there to keep it to that 10-point margin. But after a super high-scoring game in the first contest of the night, Iron Creek Bay Estate with 30 in the first term have sort of stamped their authority on this game.
They certainly have, and well, it is it's a little bit different to that first game from what we see as Archie Stewart just exiting the building after having a big game himself. But right now, but I think if you're Iron Creek Bay, you'd be you'd be happy with the additions of Zach White, Riley and especially Riley Haywood. I think for UDM, sorry, not UDM. I was just seeing UDM players exit the building. But for Campbelltown Live Eat, you'd still be happy with the start. I think there'd just be I think what more can you do on Riley Haywood? If Riley Haywood's that one factor, do you try? Now we saw yesterday where I think it was one of the teams were trying a blitzing action on Shana Thompson. Do you try a blitzing action every time Haywood gets the ball up high? Or do you just try and rely on that one-on-one kind of defensive matchup that the coaching staff have put in?
It's a tough decision, isn't it? Because a player like Haywood, we've seen that he can punish the one-on-one matchup, but if you do blitz him hard, you do send the double team to him, we know that he's the type of player and good enough to punish those kinds of more aggressive defensive schemes. So you have to pick your poison. And there's really no winning, but which one is going to be more effective and give you a better chance in the game?
Absolutely. BJ Radcliffe in the broadcast area saying hello to the boss. And I think, BJ Radcliffe is all smiles. He'd be very happy with his game. He's nodding, so he's agreeing with us here on the commentary, which is good. Nice to see BJ up here saying hello to everyone as we are about to get underway here in the second quarter.
I think I'd be pretty happy if I'd made 6 triples as well without missing.
Absolutely. Yes, all smiles here tonight. Of course, no games tomorrow. The women have a bye, so to speak. And DR Builders in the men's side have the bye as well too. I just noticed Jack Stanwick's down on the baseline there talking with Caleb Nash. So good to see Jack here having a bit of a look at the action. Of course, DR Builders back in action for you next week in round 7. As we get closer to the finals, as Will Christie couldn't get that 3-ball to go. Ball goes out of bounds. And back to Iron Creek Bay.
Really important little stretch of the game here, it feels like, isn't it? Margin already in double digits. If Iron Creek Bay can pull away a bit more here, it'll be a pretty deep hole for Campbelltown Live Eat to get out of, albeit with a lot of time, but you don't want to put yourself in that position too early.
Absolutely, as McCarthy now ball inside here to Young. Young with that little kind of shimmy fake. Boric got the rebound. And now Beveridge up the floor here to Clark. Clark putting it to the floor himself. Now Christie getting a little bit stuck. And, now is that, yes, wrong sport, fellas. It is a round ball, but unfortunately you cannot kick it, as what Matty Young did.
I thought there was maybe already a kickball committed, and then
Young
just laid the boot into it. A nice through ball to run onto. Absolutely.
That or Youngie thought he was still playing with Dodgers in the SFL Regional League. As we said, as we've mentioned in previous broadcasts before, of course, Youngie taking some time away from the sport in basketball, and as Beveridge fires this one up, playing footy mainly with Dodgers Ferry, but is back in the Island Hustle competition, which is great to see. Now Fox here with it. Good to see Callum Fox into the ball game. Now ball goes out to McCarthy here. Now Haywood. Now McCarthy for three is way short. Now ball up the floor here to Clark. Clark going to work. Couldn't get the two to go. McCarthy got the rebound. Now Bestwick here with the ball carrying duties. Young working his way inside. Nice move by Young and gets the two.
Good aggressive move, wasn't it? Just caught Boucher off guard. Oh, sorry, Boric off guard a little bit with the quick little spin towards the basket.
Yes, and was able to capitalise there nicely. Christie now. Now Clark for three. Just in and out on that one.
The shots just aren't quite falling for Campbelltown Live Eat, are they? It's tough going.
It is, as Fox trying to make him pay on that one, couldn't get it to go. I think they just need to go back to that ball movement that they were doing early on in the first quarter, as Boric couldn't get that two to go. Now Young for another two gets it to go.
I think, Campbelltown Live Eat would be glad that Iron Creek Bay have only got the 4 points on the board so far this quarter, kind of papering over their scoreless start to the term, but they'd want to break that drought quick, smart.
Absolutely. Turnover. Haywood picks that one off. Haywood pulling up for three. McCarthy with the O board. McCarthy up strong off glass, gets the two. And Mark Shivers has seen enough. He wants time out. And, well, this game has just ballooned out to 16 points here, 36-20.
It's a couple of big rebounds for McCarthy. One to close out a possession on the defensive end, and then that one reeling in the O-board over the bigger player. Nice finish as well, I thought, over the top. So a 6-0 run to start this second quarter for Iron Creek Bay. No surprise to see the timeout called pretty quickly there for Campbelltown Live Eat.
Yep, Mark Shivers addressing the troops here as he will try and make some adjustments. But as we mentioned, Jacob, again, when they were moving the ball early in that first and kind of going, match for match with Iron Creek Bay, it was a beauty to watch because it's, again, you're generating your offense off ball movement and you're finding the right look or getting a really good finish at the basket to get those points that you're looking for.
Yeah, definitely. And we saw, what did they have, four assists on there, 8 makes early on, and those were their best possessions, I think, as you say, when the ball was zipping around a bit. But you look at it on the whole, they're 5 of 18 from inside the arc. 3 made triples, kind of papered that over a little bit, but they need to find something a bit more consistent and reliable on that end of the floor. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough night.
Yes. And, well, after what was a beauty of a first game to call, Jacob, I mean, we'd love to have this one in a similar type of feeling. But at the moment, you're just sensing here a blowout could be on the cards here potentially. Campbelltown Live Eat out. Don't have Jacob Richards nor Kai Savage, the nominated replacement player, while Richards is with the Jack Jumpers currently at the moment for at least probably a couple more weeks. There's Collins now. Clark for 3, and that's probably better inside-outside there with that ball movement, Jacob, and the knockdown triple.
Well, and that's something that is pretty reliable, isn't it? If you can get those 2 feet in the paint, shooters will be open on the perimeter somewhere as the defense collapses, so more of that, a pretty good recipe.
3-ball there.
Well, if you're that size and can shoot over anyone, collapsing the defense not necessary. Just pull up and fire anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Just let it fly. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do as a shooter. Let it fly and see what happens.
Matty Young now equal leading scorer in the game with Hayward. He's got 14 points on the board pretty quickly.
Youngie turning back the clock once again. Youngie thinks he's 21 here. Oh, Boucher says, well, I think you're back to your same age.
Yeah, that's a little reminder from the young man Boucher of the pecking order, but I think Young would still be pretty happy with the game he's had so far.
Yep, and a not a bad turnover there by Iron Creek Bay on that one.
Just a miscommunication, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One player zigs and the other zags, and that's all it takes.
Boucher here with it. As Boucher gives this one off to Beveridge. Now Clark for 3, yes.
Couple of big knockdowns there, isn't it? Just to keep them ticking along offensively.
Yes. A couple of 3 balls here, and we're back to 13 all of a sudden as Ookster puts it to the floor. Now Young. Oh, nice pass to Fox. Fox getting a little bit stuck. Now Hayward trying to split for a couple. That step-back move is no good on this occasion. Now Beveridge up the floor here. Clark thinking about it, or goes anyway. Kick-out pass. Collins for 3. Yes! Back to 10.
3 triples for Collins. He's the first Campbelltown Live Eat player into double digits, and we get...
Is it a timeout?
A timeout called there. Iron Creek Bay don't want to let any momentum slip in this game, do they?
No.
Campbelltown with a nice little mini run there. Gets it back to 10 again, and Iron Creek Bay will try to find something to slow them down.
Yes, absolutely. So some big buckets there from Xavier Clark. Has brought his team back within 10 at the moment. 5:24 to go in the second quarter here. Great to have you with us by the Island Hustle YouTube channel. Of course, subscribe and you can see this game live right now, or any game back on demand as well too. We also do the mini games up as well. We've got the little device here where we're clipping up every point or block or something that we like. You see, and JB does a bit of work behind the scenes to get those games up during the week, those condensed games during the week here at the moment. So get amongst it with the Island Hustle, with their social media and whatnot. Again, things pumping out. Now, we have been told by Commissioner Yule as well too that the November 28th fixture has been moved a day later due to the Boomers in town, Jacob, on that Friday night. So we will be going November 29 and November 30. So we'll be going on a Saturday and a Sunday night here at Rain. And I think that's the final round of the regular season before we hit finals. So
yeah,
there you go.
Good, a good decision. I think give everyone a chance to get along or tune in from home, watch the Boomers return to Hobart, and then a full weekend of Island Hustle action to follow.
Absolutely, of course. Will Magnay, Ben Eyre and Josh Bannon all made the lineup. Riley Hayward, though, saying he'd like to be in the Boomers squad as well too one day.
Oh, wouldn't look out of place the way he's shooting it at the moment.
Oh, and good D. Young gets one back on Boucher.
A little bit of payback there for the young fella. He looks pretty happy about it as well, does Youngie? A big smile after that one.
Oh, he loves it too. Look at him. He is absolutely excited. Good grief. Youngie just finding that form that we've all been wanting to see, and it's been happening. Boucher, though, just couldn't get that 3 to go.
Wanted the response, didn't he?
He did.
He wanted to come back.
And, all players want that one back, don't they? It's like, I reject you, you reject me, or now I want to knock a 3 down on you.
Yeah, got to get something back on him at some point.
Absolutely. We both know that feeling. As Ookster, now Hayward. Oh, nice fake. Extra to Sack White for 3 is off. And Collins with the rebound. And a foul there on Sack White for a reach.
That just shows how comfortable Hayward is in his game at the moment. Could have easily pulled up and shot there, well within his rights. He's been on fire all game, but the extra pass to White. Got the wide open look, didn't fall down, but
Aye.
doing all the right things.
Absolutely. Beveridge now. And it's a Griffiths here. Yeah, Boucher going baseline. Ookster read it, but then Boucher equal to it for the 2.
Nice finish through a bit of traffic there from Boucher. His first points of the game.
Yes, Callum Boucher into the scoring account. Haywood lost the handle. White, though, short on the 3. And, well saved there by Clark, but White picks it up. Now Young. Oh, mini alley-oop play to Ookster.
Great vision there. There was a lot of players in between them, but hit him perfectly.
Yeah,
and Ookster as well, good awareness to be ready for it.
Youngie threading the needle. Foul will be on Riley Haywood there for the reach. Substitution here as Josh Donato is into the ball game. Alex Bestwick coming back in for Matty Young.
Donato in for his first minutes of the contest. That's
Yes.
everyone hit the court now early in the game.
Boucher. And they're met by a quick double team, so ball got lost in that. Now Ookster here with the ball carrying duties. So Iron Creek Bay just a little bit sloppy, and Griffiths stand by for a nice little layup there.
Better safe than sorry for Griffiths there. Did nicely to finish it off on the break, and that's something that Campbelltown Liv can try to do to get themselves some easy offense. Forcing turnovers, a nice way to get out and run.
And Ookster with the easiest 2 that he'll get for the entire game.
I think so, yeah. Just a little bit of miscommunication defensively. As that long pass is a little bit lucky to stay with Campbelltown Liv. The deflection down on the baseline.
And shot clock here will be staying at 20. The ball did get deflected, so therefore all good. Collins for a long 2. Missed everything. Now Ookster here is selling this one down for the troops. Now Haywood kick out. Bestwick for 3 is no good. Boucher with the rebound. Now Boucher wanting to go here. He will pull up for 3. In and out now. And a good rebound by Donato, but Collins able to just pick it out. Now Ookster, and kickball there by Beveridge.
Nice pass from Ookster, but Beveridge aware to it. Happy to give up the kickball. Really well connected at the moment, Iron Creek Bay. They're making all the right passes, just like that one to Zach White on the cut from the inbounds.
Yeah, White draws contact and will go to line for 1. So nice work there by Zach White. And yeah, this margin just staying where it's at, but kind of has that, again, that potential and threatening of, well, this game could be, done and dusted if we're not careful, so to speak.
Well, if Iron Creek Bay keeps scoring it the way they have been, that could be the case. Missed free throw there, but they are, like both teams in the previous game, just piling on the points here.
They certainly are putting on a good display of shooting. Joel Beveridge nearly got it. Gets nice work by Joel Beveridge to follow up. Give that to Donato for the 2.
Did well, didn't he, to recover quickly from the miss and get Donato a nice easy one for his first bucket of the game.
So Haywood now needs support. White is open for 3. Yes.
Missed his last couple, but White's not going to miss 3 in a row too often. He's been lethal from deep in this competition. 47% coming into tonight.
He's been shooting the ball quite well. Donato got stripped by Bestwick. Now Bestwick, he tried to thread the needle, but Ookster just couldn't catch it. Substitution as Boric and Clark come in for Boucher and Collins. Meanwhile, Young is back in, Collins coming out.
I like that they're biting off those kinds of passes, though. It feels like a sign of a really confident team.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's backing themselves to make plays.
Absolutely, and that's what you want. Is Zach White once again gets it to go and draw contact on Tom Boric there.
Speaking of making plays, Zach White, a nice drive through a little bit of contact. He's building into this game very nicely. Up to 12 points now. They've got 3 in double figures already, Iron Creek Bay.
Doing quite well here, Iron Creek Bay, as they now lead by 18 here. 18, no, 20, no, 18, yes, no, we're right, maths is correct. Clark. Now Griffiths looking to go here. Trying to make a move on Sack White. The former Chargers teammates go at each other, but to no avail. So Ookster here. Now Haywood. Haywood looking to go. And a good take by Riley Haywood, draws contact, and will go to line here for 2.
Such a tricky matchup, isn't he, Haywood? Yeah. Had to really close out hard to take away the 3, but that just left the defenders wide open for the blow-by, and once he's downhill towards the rim, there's not much you can do other than foul.
No, definitely not. Of course, Riley Haywood training with the Jack Jumpers at the moment, has had to relocate to Hobart over the next few months and doing a fair bit of work with the Jackies, and of course doing some individual workouts as well too, with some other coaches around the state as well too. So Riley certainly not letting down with any kind of R&R, so to speak. The hard work continues for the young fella.
And I feel like you can really see the benefits for those players that have come into Island Hustle with that high-level NBL experience, whether it's, previous seasons or this season, training with teams. Jacob Richards, Riley Haywood, Kai Savage, really just look to be on another level, so confident in their game when they've hit the court here. That extra work paying off big time.
Certainly is, as Haywood goes 2 of 2 there. Yeah, I'm sure Mum and Dad are tuning in from up Penguin Way. Hello to both of you if you're tuning in. Now ball getting kicked out here. Griffiths for 3 is not there. Boric though, great work, and a little fist pump there too for Tom Boric. He loves that one.
Great
and we'll go to line and go to line for 1.
It was a nice dish cross court to find the open shooter, and then when that didn't work, first one to crash the glass and make something happen for his team. They really needed that one too.
Absolutely they did. So can Boric complete a 3-point play? No, he cannot. So that margin still sticking out at 18 points here. With the last play, shot clock is turned off, so we are set to go here for a Riley Haywood buzzer beater, or maybe a long 2. No, back on Bestwick. White going. Bestwick here on the buzzer. Just short. Half-time comes as it's a 18-point lead currently to Iron Creek Bay. They lead it 55-37.
Yeah, full credit to them. Really nice balanced effort across the board. Haywood leading the way with 19, Young 14 and White 12. For Campbelltown Liv, Collins has 11 to keep them afloat, but they've got a lot of work to do in this second half.
All right, we will take a break, and again, those ads will come through very shortly after the stats carousel comes through. So we'll come back to you in a few minutes. 18-point lead currently to Iron Creek Bay.
At Tassie Visuals, we believe every brand has a story worth sharing. We're not just creators, we're storytellers, crafting experiences that grab attention and drive results. Our expertise in video production, photography, drone operation, and website design turns your vision into reality.
All right, we are set to go here for the second half. Here between Iron Creek Bay and Campbelltown Lib E. Of course, Iron Creek Bay lead currently here by 18 at the moment as we are underway here, third quarter. So can Matt Young continue his good form from the first half? We'll find out later on in this game. We'll find out right now. And on cue, knocks it down.
I think Youngie heard your question and said, yes, I can keep it going.
He's loving it, Youngie. As much as we're trying to get his attention from down on the court, he's locked in. Clark for the response.
Yeah, very nice response from Clark. He's hit some big shots, but Young now up to a game high 17 points to be second in the game.
It's not a bad effort. Young going to work, and that'll be an offensive foul as Young did throw one into Boucher there. And Young can't believe it.
I like him turning and expecting some support from Boucher, who was grabbing at his face at the time. So that's two people who I think view that incident very, very differently.
Yes, absolutely. I think Boucher will take the offensive foul. He seems to be okay. No blood or anything coming out, so seems to be A-okay.
Those two have been going at each other in this game, haven't they?
They certainly have been. No love loss between either of them, that's for sure. So the ball here with Clark. Now Collins. Now Beveridge pulls up for two and missed everything. Now Ookster off and running. Here's White. Now Haywood has it for us. He goes up and gets another basket to go.
Just another tough finish, isn't it? Was never really on balance there, especially when he took the contact, but just does not matter at the moment for Haywood.
No. Haywood Certainly knocking that one down at close to the rim. And we'll go to the line here to convert a three-point play, and Riley Hayward makes it happen.
22 points for Hayward now in the game, leading scorer.
So ball here with Clark. Now Collins. Griffiths thought about it, and now he puts it to the floor. Young right there with him. And Young's in the thick of it. He's everywhere at the moment.
Throwing himself into everything, isn't he?
Yep.
We love to see it.
Absolutely we do.
And it's helped his team build a very impressive 21-point lead here. Still a lot of game to go, but definitely in dangerous territory for Campbelltown Live 8.
So Collins from area code, not there. And then Zach White just pushing that one away out of bounds there from Joel Beveridge.
10 on the shot clock to work with here as Beveridge will inbound.
Now Boucher will fire one from deep. He's short on that one. Bestwick, well, that one bobbled around and couldn't reel it in. So an opportunity here for Campbelltown Live 8 to once again get a score. Boucher just couldn't provide it on that occasion. And now up the floor we go here is, oh, that come off Youngie's shoulder.
A couple of little fumbles in a row for Iron Creek Bay.
And then Beveridge, well, he threw that one to his mate in Ambrose Uxter.
Bit of a messy minute from both sides. I don't think this one will be in the highlight reel post game.
No, certainly not. We're not hitting that button on the bottom right-hand corner of the machine. As Hayward now, nice pass. Young for three is off on that one. Now up the floor we come here. Collins to Clark. And that's a handy two there for Campbelltown Live 8.
Nice dish from Collins there. He's such a good connector on the move or from that high post. On that occasion, finds Clark flashing through for the layup.
So Uxter putting it to the floor here. Now trying to go to White. Beveridge stuck with it and able to save it. So good work there by Joel Beveridge. Ball up the floor here. Beveridge will pull up for three. Is way short. Now ball getting moved around. Boucher now will try his luck, and he is back on as well too. So nothing really going here for Campbelltown Live 8 at the moment.
Well, they've managed to string together some stops early in this second half, but not quite able to punish that with scores on the other end.
Uxter. Boucher thought he had it clean, but done legally according to the referees.
And that is just the first foul in the game for Boucher. So no issues there, but as you say, a bit of frustration with that call.
Yes, we did hear the roar there from Boucher, which was all fine. And doing a good job, just composing himself. Like the last thing you don't want to do is pick up a technical. So Callum doing a great job of just keeping his emotions in check. Hayward, and that'd be an offensive foul. Hayward thinking Beveridge threw Academy Award there, but anyway.
I was going to say, I thought I saw a bit of a nod there from Hayward. Whether that was, yep, I got him on that one, or yep, fair enough, you've sold it well. Either way, he's accepted it pretty quickly.
I mean, like I say, Hayward and Beveridge have been training and playing together for many years now, and both know each other quite well. And I have known Joel to sell it, but sell it in a way where we give you an award statue. And, well, interesting that one, but referees made the call, so we move on. Offensive foul is an offensive foul, and a three ball is a three ball by Xavier Clark.
Good couple of plays there, isn't it? Beveridge getting the stop and then Clark knocking down the triple. He's had a really nice game so far, leading his team with 14 points.
Uxter now. Here's White. Hayward trying to spin. Now Young again open for that three. Yes.
Knocks down another one, Young. That's his fourth triple in the game.
Now Collins for the response. Couldn't get that to go. Collins going away cross court. Clark for three. Yes.
Clark again. That's his 5th triple. He's up to 17 now.
And his margin still at 17 here, Jacob. So they just can't get over this hump at the moment. Well, can the tide turn here? Beveridge, Boric, and that's an offensive foul as Boric just cleared out Bestwick after the pass.
A little bit unlucky there, Boric. The pass behind him sort of forced him to scramble, a little bit off balance, and a good play from Bestwick to put his body on the line.
And now AJ and Beveridge just... Beveridge still trying to state his case on an Academy Award, I feel. That may need to go to the Academy Committee.
Self-nomination there.
I think because they're trying to analyse his call down one end and then the one that Boric got on the other end. I
do feel like this has been a nice couple of minutes for Campbelltown Live-Eat. Couple of little mistakes, but on the whole, they're doing a much better job chipping into this lead a little bit.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that one there, Jacob, as Haywood step back 3 years, no good. Boric gets the rebound. And now Collins here with it. Beveridge inside to Boric for the 2. Nice one there by Tom Boric.
We spoke about it earlier, but Boric bringing a lot of good energy. He's got the 6 points now, but 5 rebounds, a couple of them on the offensive end. Doing all the right things to, as you maybe called for, get some more opportunities moving forward.
Absolutely. As Young couldn't get that 2 to go. Haywood, nice work inside by the youngster. And that will force a timeout here. So the lead is out to, well, it's got back to 15. So we've got over that hump of 17. Now we're back to 15 here. And yeah, it's been better from Campbelltown Live-Eat. Can they continue that momentum going? But it's going to be some defensive stops that are going to be crucial in these next few minutes.
Yeah, definitely. No, I feel like this is what you have to do when you're down big at halftime, isn't it? It's just chip away. The first step for them was to be competitive, I think, coming out of halftime. They've done that. They're winning the 3rd term. Now they can try and put a bit more of a dent into that margin that they're up against. As you say, it's going to start with stops on the defensive end. Taking a positive step, holding Iron Creek Bay to 10 points so far. Almost 6 minutes into this term, but can they keep that going? We'll wait and see.
Well, we will wait and see. Got some massive thank you to Tassie Visuals as the naming rights partner for the Island Hustle. And, of course, our major partners in Champion Teamwear and JD Sports. And a quick shout-out to Iron Creek Bay. So we get, as warmer weather comes along, you know, we were down there for the draft. It's a beautiful place down there, Jacob. And, you know, there's accommodation down there. You can stay down there for a few nights or a couple of nights or something. Or you can check out all the nice kind of food and beverages they got on hand. It is a lovely spot down there. So get amongst it if you're wanting to get away for a weekend or something. Iron Creek Bay.
Places to be, is there?
Oh,
very nice.
It's a very nice view. So I saw some of the pictures. Fantastic. I was like, that's my kind of view. Wouldn't mind it. Action back here underway is, well, as we said, can Campbelltown Live-Eat work back a 15-point deficit here and make this a ball game? Collins putting it to the floor. He throws one up, though, and knocks it down.
Oh, and telling Youngie all about it. On your head, he says.
Oh, my.
I feel like there's been some good, fun matchups in this one. A lot of laughs between both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. As Young goes for 3, couldn't get that to go. Now, White out here. White going for 3. Yes, sack White from downtown, and we're back out to an 18-point ball game.
Nothing but net on that one. 15 now for White. He's putting together a very nice game, and as you say, just breaks that little run that Campbelltown Live-Eat were putting together.
Yep. And then action here. Clark able to get it. Now Collins from deep, missed everything, and Young. Oh, they've done well to save it. That's definitely a game of inches right there, because that was saved, I reckon, just by near centimetre perfect, as a famous commentator would say. White for 3, or back-to-back, couldn't get it to go. Haywood, some slick moves. Oh, nice pass, and Young just coughed it up, but good work by Boric to get over there in time. Substitutions as Fox into the game.
Thought that one might have been out on Young as it just slipped out of his hands, but it looks like Iron Creek Bay will get another chance at it here from the baseline. 7 left on the shot clock.
And Harry Griffiths will look to check in. Comes in for, is he coming in for Joel Beveridge? Yep, so Beveridge is coming out. So play restarts here. White and last touch by Boric. So 6 left on the shot clock here with 2:50 to go. Ball going down into the old tunnel there. But we've got it back now. So here we go. So Haywood to restart. Fox. Shot clock at 4. Fox firing a one up. Young able to pull in another rebound. Now Young putting it to the floor. Young with a tricky up and under. Couldn't get that to go. Now ball up the floor here for Collins. And cross court we go. Here's Griffiths. And Clark draws contact on Haywood. So great work there by Xavier Clark. And he goes to the line for 2.
He's really stepped up, hasn't he? Shouldered the load for Campbelltown Liv-Eat. They've needed someone to bring a bit of a spark at the offensive end to keep them in this game. He's done exactly that. 18 points now with that free throw.
Yep, knocks down that first one. We'll try and look to knock down the second here. And does, so 2 of 2 there for Xavier Clark. So Haywood bringing this one down. Haywood. Now White. White sees an opening and gets the 2.
Great recognition from White. We've seen him pull the trigger on a couple of threes, getting all the way to the basket that time.
And Clark just couldn't get that basket to go. He'll get it back here. Now gives it off to Collins. Ooh, and that missed everything. And we could hear that from up here. Boric just going running Young with a big slap. Oh, my goodness. We don't even have an effects mic today either.
No, don't need it.
No, don't need it for that one. We could definitely hear that one from the directional mics that we have on, of course. Griffiths now into Collins. Collins lost the handle. He wanted the foul. Referee then see it that way. The other Collins gives off to Haywood for the 2.
Play from Collins there on the break. Wanted Young, and when the defense hedged that way, good enough to find Haywood as Campbelltown Liv-Eat quickly go down the other end.
They do, and they quickly missed that one, but get it back here on the O board. Christie able to get it back. Now Collins. Oh, nice jump pass inside. Christie, tough turnaround, rejected by Young, and now we have a foul.
Tough to get the shot away over Young there. Just a lot of length right in his face.
Definitely. So just on near 70 seconds to go here before 3/4 time. Haywood really trying to psych everyone out with those moves. Now White inside, and that's just an easy 2-man game off the bat there.
It's a bit of a backbreaker, isn't it? Campbelltown Liv-Eat been working so hard, give up a couple of layups, and all of a sudden that margin's back out to 18 again, back where they pretty much started in this half.
Actually 22, Jacob.
Oh, sorry, even worse.
As Griffiths tries to make it 20. Yes, he does. So Haywood here with it as he looks to go. Haywood step back move is no good. Rebound by Boric, and now Christie has it. So Christie getting quick double team here. And then Boric should get this over the timeline just in time. Clark. Now Collins for 3 is no good. So the scoring is definitely dried up here. And that'll be a quick foul on Griffiths.
I think that will send Iron Creek Bay to the line. Yep, Collins ready to shoot the free throws, so chance for them to pad this lead out a little bit more with 7 0.7 seconds left in the quarter.
Collins here at the line for 2. Knocks down the first. And gets second to go. So Griffiths now. Griffiths still going to go, pulls up and knocks it down, and the 3/4 time buzzer. Nice shot there by Harry Griffiths, and I think that will be a good positive for him here as they go into 3/4 time. 20 points is our margin here.
Nice composure there, wasn't it, to work the clock down, get himself an open look and knock it down. But still, even after, we spoke about their improved effort, did a lot of things right in that quarter, Campbelltown Live 8, it's still Iron Creek Bay who end up winning the quarter, so they extend their lead out a tiny bit more to 20, and with a quarter left to play, they're almost home, but you never quite know. We'll see what Campbelltown Live 8 can come out with to start this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens. As Jack Stanwicks is exiting the building.
He's seen enough.
He's seen enough. He's called it. He's going home. He might just catch the rest on the live stream. Of course, being a long weekend as well too, before Jacob dives into some stats. Of course, not a big crowd in here tonight. Obviously, we had a big crowd in for the UTAS game last night or yesterday, but of course, probably being today, with most of the schools taking a student-free day, and probably an opportunity for parents to get away for a long weekend. Understandable that not a big crowd in tonight, but we always appreciate everyone's support.
Take a look at the stat sheet here. Iron Creek Bay really been able to get whatever they want around the basket. They're shooting 71% from inside the arc. 9 of 27 from 3, but that kind of efficiency at a pretty high volume from inside has just helped them blow this game out. The big 3 leading the way for them. Hayward's got 26. Young has 20. Zach White has 19. Between the 3 of them, that's been more than enough to build this big buffer. Campbelltown Live 8. Xavier Clark has 19. He's been really good. Isaac Collins, I think, putting together a nice, well-rounded game. 13, 6 rebounds and 5 assists, but they haven't had too many going with them for the bulk of this game. So who can step up and try to drag them back into this one late?
All right, we are set to go here. We're ready, and everyone's ready down the other end of the floor. So last quarter about to get underway here as Haywood has the ball carrying duties for us, and there goes cross court over to Bestwick. Now White. Haywood going back cross court. McCarthy putting it to the floor here. McCarthy, great take to the rim there, young fella.
Very nice, wasn't it? Assertive drive and cruise down the lane for the open layup.
And Donato just wasn't ready for that one, but able to regain it. So ball here with Clark. Clark looking to put it to the floor here. Up strong. Good D by McCarthy. Get that out of here. And now White up the floor. And then good hands by Boucher there to knock that one away. So Ookster to restart here. As White gets it. Now Haywood. Once again has been very dominant in this ball game. Haywood now, kick out, extra here, Ookster, shot clock at 8, Ookster step back is no good. Boucher, he did a great job to reel that rebound in. And now up the floor here is Clark. And now over we go to Donato, and then Donato just with that bad pass and a rookie mistake at this level.
It's been a big difference, hasn't it? Campbelltown Live 8 biting off some of those passes that just aren't there, whereas Iron Creek Bay, I feel like they've been really well connected as a unit for this whole contest.
They certainly have been, but Lockie McCarthy just missing everything there.
And the classic, after an air ball, wipe the hands on the jersey.
Yep, absolutely.
Ball slipped out.
Did the ball slip out? I wonder. Usually a very good three-point shooter, young Lockie is. On that occasion, just couldn't get that one to go. Boucher. Now Beveridge here will pull up for 2. Yes.
Nice shot from Beveridge. He's been a little bit quieter since that hot start. We need to try and generate him some more open looks, I think.
Yes, he's certainly been good. McCarthy able to reel that one in. Oogster down low here. 1-on-1 with Griffiths. Now Haywood couldn't get that to go. Bestwick. Now White for 3. Yes.
I think he was a little bit surprised how open he was there, White. Had time to stop and look and think about it and still get a wide open shot.
Yeah, no, he was open all day there. Boucher, and then a foul here on Zach White. And substitutions here as Matty Young comes in for Zach White.
You look at, the roster they've got, these subs they're making, they've got a lot of versatility, haven't they, Iron Creek Bay?
Yep.
A couple of bigs like White and Young who really can do everything. Tough to match up with for a lot of teams in this competition.
Yeah, they've been proven to be that kind of team that, one night you might match up on a team that's really good, but then the next night you're up against Iron Creek Bay and then, look out.
I think that's what's fun about the competition and the talent pool, isn't it? There's a foul called there on the drive. I just think all of these teams play quite different styles of basketball. We've got a lot of unique players and roster builds, and makes for interesting basketball no matter what the matchup is.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a good thing about the Island Hustle competition, as you mentioned, Jacob, as Haywood gets that 2 to go. And it's nice to see a few players, from the Northwest come down, like your Haywoods and your Beveridge and your Savage and whatnot. It's good to see, as that will count as Alex Bestwick gets that 2 to go. And that foul will be called on Boucher.
Very nice finish from Bestwick there. Under a lot of pressure. The shot blocker was right there, but able to finish around him.
So Donato coming out, Collins coming back in. Alex Bestwick, who has been quiet tonight, probably for obvious reasons. I
feel like he would have, without really knowing, he strikes me as the type who might have been pushing for 3 votes in the post-game celebrations.
Absolutely. I've never seen someone bang on the wall with his hand so loudly than ever. No, he was...
just about earned himself a premiership medal for the women's UBL Grand Final as well as the men's.
Absolutely. We're trying to work on getting... We've heard of spare medals as well too, Shaker. We're trying to work on getting some up to us, as Clark couldn't get that to go. Have been trying to talk to you, Taz, about trying to get something, as that shot couldn't go. And now Beveridge here. And an errant pass sees a turnover there. And now Haywood. Oh, pretty pass to Young for the 2.
Beautiful fast break. Textbook stuff. Once they had the 2-on-1, 2 players like that are going to make it work.
This margin out to 30 now. So... maybe both. So Beveridge will fire one from deep, back on that one. And now Haywood. Nice hands by Beveridge. And last touch, so back to Iron Creek Bay there. So Tom Borick will come in, Callum Boucher coming out.
I'm not sure if there's a little bit of blood or an injury. It looked like he was asking for something
to
wipe his hands at one point there.
Definitely asking for something there, and Boucher, well, let's hope he's okay. As he just looks a little bit grimacing in pain here. He's off to the locker room. No? Oh, he's coming to the further locker room. I think the one that's been assigned.
Nice knockdown there from Haywood, and a quick turnover as Beveridge looked for the outlet. But Haywood, first player in the game to 30 points. You can just about pencil that in every night, the way that he's been playing in this competition. Averaging 33 a game coming into this one.
I think you might be on the way for another Show Sports voucher by the sounds of it too for player of the game.
He'll be able to buy himself something nice the rate he's going, the way he's racking up those vouchers.
Absolutely, as Young couldn't get that to go. Borick able to pick it up. Now Beveridge up the floor here to Collins. Nice running by Campbelltown Leveed, and they get the 2.
They've been trying to get out for some easy points, haven't they? The passes haven't quite been connecting, but on that occasion, good running from Collins to finish it off.
So McCarthy here with it. He will fire one from deep and knocks it down.
Everyone's getting in on the act, aren't they? Been a nice all-around performance from Iron Creek Bay.
So the ball here with Clark. Clark looking to go, kick out pass. Boric for 3 is way off. Bestwick here with it. And good hands by Griffiths there. Now out to Clark. Clark for the 2. Yes.
Clark's been very impressive, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
In this game. Good patience again there. Never panics. Gets to his spot. He's got 21 points in the game now.
Yep. He's had a good individual game, Xavier Clark. Haywood to continue his form. Yes.
3 threes for Haywood.
And there will be a goaltend that will count as Haywood slapped the backboard. Substitutions here as Ookster and Bestwick. I'm just wondering when Jeremy Hill will pull the trigger on Riley Haywood to say, have a breather, young man, you're done for the night.
You might want to chase 40 the way he's going.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm just trying to think what the scoring records are in the competition.
Well, we saw tonight, didn't we? Mike Carina had 39.
Yes.
We'll see if Haywood can top that before he goes to the bench.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to think. The other one I'm thinking would be Stanwicks, who maybe as Clark knocks down another 3 ball. Stanwicks, I'm just trying to track back if Stanwicks has had a big game points-wise in the comp. I'm sure he has. But yeah, Haywood's right up there to go 40 if he so decides. But yes, Carina with a great game in the game before as Boric gets another 2. So yes, we'll need the stat man onto it. Though we don't have a historian stat man to go to, unfortunately. And Haywood putting it to the floor here. Haywood up strong, draws contact. It will count and the foul.
It's been so impressive, hasn't it? We know he's a 3-point sniper, but how many times has he just put his head down and decided that he's going to get to the cup and finish no matter what? Beveridge can't believe the call. He's still looking around very bewildered, but Haywood, meanwhile, is ready to shoot his free throw.
Absolutely. Haywood here at the line for one more.
And that layup makes it a 3rd team of 4 tonight to tick over the 100-point mark. Seen some very impressive offense.
And just about follows his own shot over 3 Campbelltown Libby players. That probably addresses the game right there. McCarthy couldn't get that to go. And a foul here. That's going to be Bestwick or Collins, one or the other.
I would guess Collins from the way that he's
Collins
reacted to the call.
Yeah. I mean, you're up, and he's up 30 at the moment.
Good teams are ruthless.
Yep,
they never want to let up an inch.
No, they certainly not. And again, for the second time tonight, we have a team in the 100. So it's been an offensive onslaught tonight. That's probably been the theme of today. As Haywood will get that over. Bestwick now putting it to the floor. Bestwick, step back 2 is good for Alex Bestwick.
Lovely stuff from Bestwick. Nice and patient on the step back. You see Clark try to come back again.
So ball getting moved around over to Griffiths. Inside to Boric. Boric able to get that one out to Christie. Christie, can he finish it off? No, that would have been...
assist of the game if that one had gone
down. Oh, absolutely. Boric from the clouds. Elliot, I don't know what type of pass that was, but in the end, it's 2 points for Riley Haywood.
Fox apologises after the fact, but it worked. He got the 2 points regardless.
He just threw up a lollipop pass, which I don't think was really needed in that situation. Meanwhile, Griffiths gets a 2 down the other end.
And Haywood 37 now, so... could we see him go for the 40 here?
Well, I can't see any movement on that bench at the moment down there for Iron Creek Bay, so I'm saying he'll just play it out here and go to full 40, eh?
He's up to almost 38 minutes, so has he played this whole game, Riley Haywood?
He pretty much has.
I don't think he's come to the bench.
I don't think I've seen him come off. Meanwhile, play restarts here is Collins now. Now Haywood fires one from deep. Oh, nearly. Couldn't get that to go. And now...
still bringing the pressure on.
Yeah, my word, they are. Ball goes out of bounds.
So say there's no let up, is there? they want to keep building this margin out, and of course, the way there's that cluster of teams in the middle of the ladder, the points differential could be very important come the end of the season.
Collins from area code range knocks it down.
That's why it's important for Campbelltown Live Eat to keep playing this one out as well. You don't want too many blowouts on your record.
No, certainly not. And right now, probably, the big miss here tonight is probably Savage. And, of course, we know Richards is still out. So it's just one of those things, unfortunately. And
tough to overcome, isn't it, when you're missing that sort of star player. We know Richards was the first pick in the draft. They invested a lot in him. Savage is the replacement, another very talented player. So it makes it tricky when you're missing both of those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure Campbelltown Live Eat will live to fight another day next week. As Boric couldn't reel that one in. Collins off and running here. Collins to McCarthy. And there'll be a foul on Griffiths here as we draw a foul. We're almost near a finish. Minute 23 to go here.
Feels like the sting's been out of this one for a little bit, doesn't it, as a contest. But credit to both teams for continuing to fight, really, as that one just misses.
Just missed there for Lockie McCarthy.
Iron Creek Bay, they've, as we've said, kept the foot down from woe to go, winning this quarter by 8, even with that big lead they had in hand at the break.
So Collins here up the floor as we wind our way down and look forward to a weekend off, as Griffiths couldn't get that to go. Of course, no basketball tomorrow night, folks. We are off until next Friday. There's Haywood from deep. Yes!
There's 40.
40 for Riley Haywood, and that is huge for the big fella.
Came in averaging 33 a game, and he's somehow outdone himself.
Yep, absolutely.
Can he get to 50 in 50 seconds?
I highly doubt it.
Get the shots up.
Well, Griffiths now got the steal over Bestwick. Donato just missed time to jump. And now Bestwick kick out here. McCarthy, did he travel? He did. So McCarthy with a travel. 40.2 remaining here. As well, can we get one more score here from either team? We'll soon see. Boric, tough fade away, gets the friendly roll there for the two. Nice work by Tom Boric on that fadeaway jumper. As Fox, now Collins wants to get involved, couldn't get that to go. And Isaac Collins got the rebound there. So ball over to Donato here. Donato will try his luck and gets the two.
Nice finish for Campbelltown Live Eat. It looks like Iron Creek Bay might run the clock down.
Now,
get the shot up.
Haywood
like
wants it. Yes,
like it.
And gets it to go down. Riley Haywood just making sure that he's got more than 40 points.
Run that score up.
Yep. So that will do it, as Donato's try is no good. That's the ball game here, folks. Iron Creek Bay with a dominant display here tonight. Get the win here over Campbelltown Live Eat, 110-79. And, well, see, 3 teams over the triple figure mark here tonight. So a lot of offensive power scoring in this ball game, or in this game here by Iron Creek Bay. But for Campbelltown Live Eat, a little bit of work to do there, I feel, Jacob.
There is. As you say, Iron Creek Bay, somehow with 110 points, they were only the 3rd highest scoring team of the night, so that speaks to the kind of basketball that we've seen. But they're able to claim a big, big win here, really flex their muscle. And they, I think, will move themselves up to 2nd on the ladder with that big margin they've put on there. So a good night for them. Spoke about him plenty, but Riley Haywood led the way with 43 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists as well. Zach White and Matt Young, 22 points apiece. They were the perfect foil for him in this one. Credit to Xavier Clark for Campbelltown Live Eat. He poured in 24 points of his own in a tough game. But in the end, you're right, Iron Creek Bay establishing themselves as one of those top couple of teams in the competition.
And Riley Haywood just getting the player of the game there, just having his photo taken once again there.
Tough to give it to anyone else when you drop a 40 piece, I think. He's done well there.
Oh, yes, certainly. Well, what a night of hoops we've had, Jacob. 2 teams scoring over 100, Iron Creek Bay scoring over 100, and there's a little bit of work to do here. I can see Mark Shivers addressing the troops there afterwards in the game. Now, I don't think Callum Boucher has reappeared, so let's hope he's okay and everything's all right with him. Now, just going into next week, just quietly. Oh, you've done well, Jacob. Let's go. We're after Halloween, aren't we? Yes, Halloween next week too, by the way, folks. Just quietly. Now, Friday, October 31st, sees Campbelltown Libby take on DR Builders. That will be a tough assignment after looking at this ball game here for Campbelltown Libby. And then on Saturday, November the 1st, is Iron Creek Bay taking on Savu Saunas. And then in the women, so the women will be back next week. They have the bye this weekend, so hence why we have no women's games for you this week. It will be SPR Conditioning taking on the Halls group in our Friday night matchup. And then on Saturday, November 1, so now we'll be taking on Ring Leader. So some good games coming up there in round 7 of the Island Hustle competition, all presented by Tassie Visuals. And going to be an exciting matchup. I think we don't see Jacob for at least a couple of weeks, I think.
Not sure. I've lost track of the schedule, honestly. I'm down for a lot of Friday nights, so
yeah.
I may well be here next week.
You might be here next week.
If not, I'm sure you'll find someone good to jump in alongside you and
absolutely
keep everyone entertained for, as you say, another few very big games of basketball.
Yes, that will pretty much wrap up our coverage here from Lorraine. And great to have you with us by the Island Hustle YouTube channel. We are signing off. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next week.